This is Warriors training camp, fueled by Gatorade. Over the weekend, we heard from head coach Steve Kerr as he discussed why getting back to the basics is important here early in camp. And today, on this Monday after practice, he spoke with some historical context about his playing days and efforts to drill in the fundamentals.
I'm a Tex Winter disciple in Chicago. I'll never forget one of my first practices with Michael and Scotty. Tex had us line up at half court, throwing two-hand chest passes back and forth to each other, and then one-hand pass, left-hand pass, bounce pass. Like, what is this, third grade? And you got the two best players on earth throwing the ball back and forth to each other. It's a good reminder that fundamentals matter, no matter how old you are, no matter how good you are.
Great perspective from Coach Kerr, and we have even more conversations available around training camp fueled by Gatorade on our website at warriors.com/sound, where a special edition podcast is just posted with Warriors broadcaster Jim Barnett talking about training camp and the race to come, not just in the Western Conference, but also the Eastern Conference. Also, after practice, we heard from several of the players, including Draymond Green and Klay Thompson.
I think it's very important, with the shooters we have. You deliver the ball on time, on target. It's keep them in rhythm. As opposed to you throw a ball and it hits somebody in the ankles. It may take them out of rhythm a little bit. It could be the difference in between a game, I think everybody always look at games and say, oh man, like this play in the last 2 minutes decided the game, or the last two seconds or 30. It's plays like that build up.
It helps to get a pass in the pocket, but I never try to make excuses. If it hits me, it's got to go in. That's how I look at it.
Steve kind of sounded like he was talking about where you guys are.
Yeah, definitely helps, and we'll get better at it this year. Some would say Coach might be nitpicking, but he expects perfection, and we want to be champs again. And you got to be near perfect to be champions. It's a hard, long road.
And as training camp rolls along, it all leads up to the first preseason game coming on Saturday, September 30th, as the Warriors host the Denver Nuggets. I'm Lawrence Scott, and this is Warriors training camp fueled by Gatorade.